I've been thinking that since I'm already like fit-ish, I could just skip all the actual workouts and just get straight into being a fitness influencer. Like maybe fitness is actually all about the sharing. So I went to speak to a fitness influencer with 14.6 thousand followers called Colin.
All right, is that Colin?
To find out why anybody might want to share their fitness. Like, what's the point?
Morning, Duncan, how are you?
I'm good, yeah. How are you? You all right?
Yeah, really good. My name's Colin Campbell, 28 years old, from Bearsden. Been posting on Instagram for far too long now, coming up for 4 years, and hopefully you can hear me okay, Duncan.
Yep.
If you could describe it in one word, right? Fitness influencing.
Empowerment, with the goal of giving the people that choose and buy into what I'm saying the empowerment to achieve whatever it is that they value really deeply.
Is like health, right? The new wealth.
I would firmly say so. I think health absolutely is your wealth, because your longevity to function at your best is a competitive advantage over other people, but also it means that you're going to be around to support your family, be there for your friends, be a positive contribution to those around you and to society on a wider basis. Health is wealth, and that's a phrase that I'm glad that you brought that to the table, Duncan. I really resonate with that.
That's good. It's got a nice rhyme quality to it.
Right, I'll follow you.
Okay.
What about like, so I'm quite into like, into walking, for example, right? How would I go about sharing that stuff?
Scenic photos, hashtag just walk.
Hashtag just walk, there we go.
That could be your tag. We all need little things. Mine's hashtag take action, but
I could get some free gear.
you could get some free gear, but obviously you got to think about the value for your audience as well.
Well, the value is
Is it coming from the wrong place, Duncan? That's what I'm asking.
You get like sponsorship offers and stuff.
Lots of different offers over the years, some varying from the great to the ridiculous. Probably the most ridiculous example, and I've told this story in a few podcasts that I've been lucky enough to be a guest on, is almost a gag that goes in your mouth that you bite down on that tones your jaw. You cannot tone your jaw with a ball gag.
I have to say, of all the people to choose, you're probably not someone that needs a jaw toner anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because you've got a very good jawline. if I'm allowed to say that.
They would maybe hope to take credit for
your
what's
jaw,
already there.
Aye, for your already cracking jawline.
And that's the way to get attention on Instagram. So even if you have something quite profound or helpful to say, you still need to catch somebody's attention. And sometimes we'll joke it's called a thirst trap. So I'll maybe post a photo of me topless and sweaty and pumped up and muscular, and it'll stop somebody on the feed, but hopefully I'd then deliver something valuable within the caption so that they read it. P.S. Listen to my podcast this week where I spoke for 35 minutes about productivity and focus.
I see, that's quite sneaky, but that's...
You have to play the game, Duncan.
Can you take it too far? Do you know, like the Arnold Schwarzenegger sort of like...
You can absolutely take it too far. You can absolutely take your fitness too far. It can be all-consuming.
What if Instagram got deleted tomorrow? What would you do?
I would look to replace that with whatever platform has taken its place.
What if the internet went down?
That's a good point.
This is like...
It all just feels a bit rustic, a bit like kind of rocky kind of stuff.
Your sort of image is very sort of successful, right? I think that's, if that's all right to say. And you sort of project a sort of successful mindset and things like that. What question would you least like to be asked?
The question I would least like to be asked, I think you made me really question myself when you asked about the internet going down, because I questioned what percentage of my life was based on what I was doing online.
All right.
We'll leave it there at 6, there we go. So feeling a bit rustic after that, Duncan.
You're feeling a bit rustic.
One of the things you said about me is you seem successful. Now, that's successful by the metrics that you might want to use on social media, but one of the kind of worst messages that I could get would be somebody saying that I was making them feel badly about themselves without giving a roadmap forward for them to feel better, that would make me uncomfortable.
Do you ever do the sort of like pose? Do you know what I mean? And like, what does it look like if you do that? I'm just intrigued. I'm intrigued because you've got.
You're stitching me up here. Yeah.
No,
stitching me up.
I'm not. Just because like, I can see your arms, and I'm like.
But if you edited it like I'm just posing around like a dickhead.
No, I've definitely asked you. This is completely on me. I know that you wouldn't normally do this.
Right, there we go.
That's a belter, aye. That's really. I mean, honestly, looks. Very impressive.
I'm glad I've impressed you, Duncan. That's what I sought to do throughout this.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Well, thanks very much.
I've really enjoyed that, Duncan.
Cheers.
Colin certainly seems to be doing all right for himself. He even gets sponsorship offers, which is something I do quite like the sound of. I'd probably even give the jaw toner a shot, to be honest. However, without Colin's Greek physique and years of posting, I was going to have to rewind and take a few steps back if I was going to get into this fitness influencing stuff.